Hi guys, it's Des again. As promised, this is my second video, part 2 in the mini series on Reiki. So in this video, we're going to talk about what to expect during one of my sessions. I'm going to show you around the room first, and then I'm going to bring in one of my girlfriends, and she's going to be our guinea pig for the day. So to start off with, I want to show you the room and how I set it up. Before a client comes, I clear the space. I normally use white sage. If you don't like the smell of sage, be sure to tell your practitioner. A lot of practitioners use that to clear their space, and there are other options that we can use to clear the space. So I'm going to show you around my room. Not every practitioner's room is going to look like this. Jen, come on in. I always have, I'm going to start over here. I always start with, after I clear this space, I have a diffuser going, and the diffuser will normally have lavender oil in it. Again, if you're not comfortable with lavender, you don't like the smell of lavender, let your practitioner know and they can use other scents. I prefer lavender. Most of my clients like it. It's more relaxing. There will be candles, lightly lit. I always have my salt lamp. The reason for the salt lamp is that is this music too loud? Okay. The salt lamp clears the negative charge in the air, so that also helps with the flow of the energy. I prefer to use Native American flute music. Again, if that's not something that you're comfortable with, let your practitioner know. There are plenty of other options. I just want it to be as relaxing of an experience for you as possible. Over here, I have my aunt. So she is one of my guides, and I have a picture of my grandmother on the other, over by the diffuser. She is another guide of mine. I am not a traditional Reiki practitioner. I am an intuitive practitioner, and there is a difference. As an intuitive, once I start a session or prior to starting a session, I call in my guides. I work closely with Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael. Depending on your energy when you get here, I may also call in Archangel Gabriel and Archangel Metatron, the big guy. Bobby Joe, you want to come in and hop on the table? Come on in. One of the things that your practitioner should always ask you is if you have any area in your body that you do not feel comfortable being touched. It is a hands-on profession, and although it is considered non-invasive, I would consider it invasive because we are in your personal space. So if there's any area of your body, if your practitioner does not ask you, be sure to let them know. You don't want to be touched on your leg or your back, or I will say your chest area for females and your private area should never be touched during a session. If you are having issues there, say breast cancer or testicular cancer, there are other ways to work the energy in those areas. So when I have a client come in, I also tend to, just so you get an idea of how dark it gets, I make sure that the curtains are closed. This is during the day. At night, it will be even it'll be even darker. I want you to be as relaxed as possible. Some people actually do fall asleep on the table. So after I've identified whether or not you have any areas that don't want to be touched, first thing after that is to do a body scan. the practitioner, and every practitioner should do this, they will, are you okay? They will scan your body with their hands approximately 3 to 5 inches above your body. Some practitioners use one hand, some use two. I tend to use two, and what they're looking for is blockages of the energy flowing through your body. It'll be a slow process, takes a couple of minutes. And they'll cover your entire body. I'm going a little quicker than normal, just your knees bothering you, huh? Just so that you can get an idea of what's going on. Okay, so I can automatically tell Bobby Joe's got some issues right now going on with her knees and her legs. And I want to say your lower back. Yes? No? Okay. Okay. So I've identified the areas where she has some energy blockages. Most practitioners at this point will start their session. I choose to clear your chakras. For those of you who don't know, chakras, let's see, we have 144 chakras in our bodies, but most people are only aware of this main 7 points. I will clear those 7 points. It does 2 things. It helps the energy to flow better during the session, and it makes my job a hell of a lot easier. I'm not going to show you how I clear them, but I do clear them. And then what I do is I will then activate the Reiki symbols. Each practitioner is attuned to specific symbols that we use during the session. I will stand at each point on the bed to activate the power symbol. Then I'll stand at the head of the person, activate the symbols within my hands, call in the archangels and my guides, and then start the session. The session itself will include me putting my hands on you in different areas of the body. As an intuitive, how do I want to say this? As an intuitive, I feel like I'm channeling the energy from spirit. So once I start, I pretty much allow spirit to come in and take over. I will move around your body, starting with your head. I may have my hands on your chest, not your boobs, but your chest, to open up your heart chakra. I will move gently around your body, touching different areas and allowing the energy to flow through me into you. Once I get totally around the body, I will close you up so that you're not open anymore. And I will tell you thank you. I will thank the guides and let them be. I will ask you to lay on the table for probably 5 to 10 minutes, just because some people feel really lightheaded. She's one of them. So just to allow you to come back to what I call the 3D. What you will experience during a session could be many different things. Some people will tell me that my hands feel extremely hot, like hot stones. Others have told me that my hands feel like ice. Some people will feel like they're floating during a session. Bobby Joe always tells me that she can actually feel the energy coming from my hands into her body, kind of like a wave, like an ocean wave. I have had some people receive messages from passed on loved ones during sessions, whether it comes through me or whether they actually meet up with their loved one from the other side. Some people don't have any experience other than feeling extremely relaxed and falling asleep on the table and feeling energized afterwards. Can you think of anything that you've experienced during a session?
I think you just about hit it all.
Okay.
And you just feel so much better. So much better.
Bobby Joe tells me she feels high when she leaves the session. Not that that's going to be like that for everyone. I will say I will not work with someone who comes under the influence of anything. Weed, alcohol, I don't. I do ask that clients not drink or have any caffeine before they come. It just doesn't feel right to them or to me. I feel like it blocks. Like it's like a drug. It's going to block the energy coming through you. What else? What is Reiki good for? Reiki is good for overall health. It's good for people with chronic pain, anxiety, depression. Jen, can you think of anything? I mean, pretty much
everything.
Anything. You can do it on people, animals. It's safe for adults, kids. I think that about covers it. If you have any questions, feel free to comment on the video once it's posted, or reach out to me Gmail or message on Facebook.
What's your Facebook page?
Intuitive Lotus Healing is on Facebook. My email is intuitivelotushealing@gmail.com. And the phone number for the business is area code 518-448-4996.
Yay.
I don't call myself, so it's hard to remember. But there you go.